Hello again. So today I have another review for you. I'm going to be reviewing like a whole stack of Annabelle products. I have quite a few from the London Jugs event. And yeah, I just wanted to give you a really quick overview of my thoughts on them. I'm going to start with a bunch of eyeliners. I got 4 different eyeliners from Annabelle. The first one I will talk about, actually I'll talk about these two together. These are both the Annabelle Eye Ink Squared eyeliners. This one is the Eye Ink Mistake Proof, so it has an eyeliner on one end and an eraser on the other. And this one just has 2 differently shaped things, as you can see in the little diagrams. These are pretty much the same thing in 2 different formats. This one's got sort of a chubby, long felt tip on it, and makes a fairly black but not like super black line. And then the Duo has one very long pointy felt tip. This gives you a very thin black line. Again, not super opaque or pigmented. And then it has another chubby one but slightly less long than the other one, I think. And this one is super weak. I don't know why, but that really pale black line, that's from this side. So that one, complete dud. This one's pretty good. And this one, yeah, those are different. So this one's chubbier than that one. So the one that comes with the eraser is a lot less fat. So it's sort of in between these two, and it does come with the eraser, which is sort of clear, and it gets very dirty. So my first thing is that I don't really like how dirty it gets, but that sort of makes sense. Another thing is it kind of just, as you can see there, spreads the black everywhere. You cannot use that alone to clean up your makeup. Basically, that'll go in and start it, and then you'll have to take a Q-tip or something and wipe it away. Otherwise, it'll just make a complete mess of your makeup. Also, I find that on the eyes, these eyeliners get kind of sticky and kind of tacky, and you can kind of, or at least I can, feel them on my eyes as the day goes on. And they're not waterproof, so in kind of every way these fail for me. One cool thing I do want to show you with these is that with all of these liquid eyeliners, you can pull out the little felt tip, and there's a clean, unblemished side on the other side. So that's pretty cool, because felt tips can get pretty sort of messed up. I also got a dual-ended kohl eyeliner. So as you can see, it's black on one end, white on the other. This is in the shade Tuxedo. They're very creamy and they go on very easily. The white is very opaque, not chalky at all. I don't find that these stay on my eyes super well. The black also isn't super black, not super pigmented. It's a little bit more ashy, but I mean, they're pretty good. They're very easy to smudge out if you want that. If you don't, I mean, they're still going to be easy to smudge. However, they are hypoallergenic. But yeah, they like to sort of wander down my face. This one, however, is very good. I'm a little sad that the one I have is purple, because it is so nice. Anyway, so this is the Annabelle Stay Sharp Self Sharpening Waterproof Kohl Eyeliner. Waterproof! I'm so glad this is waterproof. Also, if you have seen those Stila, I think it's Stila, Smashbox? No, it's Smashbox eyeliners that have the sharpener in the cap. This is the drugstore equivalent of that. So when you take off the cap, you have a freshly sharpened eyeliner, which is really great. You don't ever have to worry about getting a dull line. This one, as you can see, is in this really pretty purple shade, which I believe they've called Amethyst. No, Ultraviolet. And that is the shade right there. It's very pretty worn on its own or on the bottom waterline, and I do find that it's fairly waterproof once it sets. And it sets quite quickly. It's not super smudgy. These are very nice. I would be very interested in trying out the black Stay Sharp liner. Similarly, I also have a Stay Sharp lip liner. This one is just in red, glam red, sorry. Same idea, sharpener in the cap, get a point every time. And these are very easy to use. I used this in my tutorial with the NYX lip liner, so I'll leave that down below if I remember. So that's that, just a very classic Hollywood red. Very nice, and it works. It's waterproof, it's great. Great lip liner. I also got the Annabelle Lipsies Lip Balm. Another great thing is pairing these two together. Using this on your whole lips and then using this over top. The Lipsies are basically a lip balm. They look like a chubby balm stain thing like everybody else has right now. But they're mostly just a lip balm in the same form factor. They do have a fair bit of pigmentation. That's it. It's just a red. It's a very sheer red. I don't like sheer colors on me, but I know lots of people really like that. The best thing about these is their smell. They smell so good. I have the cherry scented one, and it smells just like a cherry freezy, or do you know those scented markers that everyone had in like elementary school? The cherry scented marker was the best smell, right? This smells like that. So it kind of smells like elementary school. It's a very, very sweet, delicious smell. So I'm interested in trying some more colors and smells because this one smells really good. It also does feel really nice. Obviously the color doesn't stay, it's just a lip balm. It comes off really easily. It's very glossy, very comfortable. Nice. Then I have 3 more products. First one, I'll just go over quickly, is the Annabelle Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover Pads. It comes with 85 pads, pretty nice size. Just try these out. And these are pretty nice. These ones have aloe vera and cucumber extract, suitable for sensitive eyes, hypoallergenic and perfume free. Used for water-soluble eye makeup and mascara. That's my main issue, is that these do not work on waterproof mascara. So most of the time, these are not super useful for me, just because they'll take all of my makeup off, but then I have to go in with another makeup remover just to remove them. And the point of these is kind of to skip the makeup remover, right? So I would love to look into seeing if they have pads for removing waterproof makeup. However, I have been really liking these for removing swatches from my hand, for taking off my makeup on days when I've been trying out one of the non-waterproof mascaras I got. So if you don't wear waterproof mascara ever or very often, these are really great. They're just super small little pads, but I find that 1 is enough to get off most makeup. 2 if you were wearing really heavy makeup. They have a slightly textured side and a flat side. They're very gentle. They don't smell like anything. They seem to have enough remover in each pad, and they're really great. Just not for waterproof makeup. Then I got the Annabelle blush in Pink Petal, which I'm wearing today super softly. This is a very pigmented blush. There's the color there. Very nice. It's a very small little guy, but very pigmented. I really, really like it. Sort of a peachy pink. There's a very heavy-handed swatch for you. But yeah, it's crazy pigmented. You want to use very little of this unless you're going for like China doll look. It's really pretty, very bright and summery, very natural looking on the skin. And it kind of looks like it has a shimmer in it, but I never really see it on my cheeks. So I guess I would say this is a satin, but not a matte finish. And yeah, it's really, really pretty. The texture is really beautiful. It's not chalky or chunky. It's very soft. Yeah, I would definitely be interested in giving more of these a go, and I would definitely recommend them to anyone looking for a good drugstore blush. And then finally I have this little palette, which is pretty exciting. This is the Smoky Nudes palette in dark lights, I guess. I don't know if there's more than one or if they're planning to make more. As you can see, it just has little suggestions on how to do looks on the back. This is the palette. So no mirror, but it's a drugstore palette, so I mean, I'm not complaining too loud. It comes with 10 colors. The idea is that there are a bunch of cool colors on the top and warm colors on the bottom, and it does come with a brush. You've got a brush on one end and a smudger on the other. It's okay, you probably want to use a brush. But yeah, the colors are beautiful. I will have swatches up on my blog post, but they're really, really nice. Very easy to work with. So there's 3 of the colors. Nice and pigmented, very easy to work with, very easy to blend, and a great alternative to a higher end neutral palette. This is a big thing in the drugstore right now. There are tons of brands coming out with neutrally naked type palettes, and that is so great for anyone who doesn't have the budget to buy a $64 palette but really wants some nice eyeshadows. This one has like your golds, your bronzes, pinks, taupes. It's got a pretty good slightly shimmery black. I don't think the glitter is really going to get in anyone's way. I will say that except for this pink, I think they're all shimmery colors. So if you're not a shimmery color person, maybe not this one. Maybe go for the L'Oreal. Though I do think that this is a lot cheaper than the L'Oreal palette. Yeah, it's a really great, simple palette. I'm pretty sure I used it in my first or second, in one of my first impressions tutorials. If not, I will work it into one in the future, and I will link it down below if I have already used this on video. So that is that. Great palette. It does need a primer. I don't find that the colors transfer to the eye as well as they swatch without a primer. But once you put a primer on, they're great. Some of my favorite things from this giant list of Annabelle products, I'd say my two favorites are the blush and the palette, which is why I saved them for last. But both of these are great. So if you're looking for anything to try from Annabelle, I think they're a Canadian company, but if you've been hesitant about them because you never really heard anything about them online, and you've been looking into trying a couple of things from Annabelle, then I would say the blush is great. And this is in the color Pink Petal, and this is the Smoky Nudes palette. I would say give these a go if you're looking to try some Annabelle products. Let me know if you've tried anything from Annabelle in the past and how you liked it. I'll also link to last year's Annabelle video, or Annabelle review product video, because I had a few good products from Annabelle last year too. So if you're interested in more Annabelle products, I'll link that down below. Let me know in the comments if you've used any great Annabelle products, or if you've hated Annabelle products, let me know that too. Both of those things are very interesting to me. I love knowing other people's ideas. That's why I watch so much YouTube. And let me know if you like this video by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to see more videos from me, and I will see you in my next video.